down low, please. Box! Rip! Outside the three-point line.
Stay inside the three-point line.
Yeah, stay inside the perimeter. Help! Good, Quinn. Rip! Oh. Throw it in, Frizzle. Throw it in. Jennifer, I think it's we're gonna kill ourselves. We have essentially one self-distance.
What's wrong with you, Edwin?
Hurts right here.
Here, put some of it, rub some of this stuff on it. It's like icy hot. It's good. It'll loosen it up a little bit and help it flow. Does it feel like a muscle stiff kind of thing?
It's just patience.
Good, Aaron. Good, Aaron. Box. Help her, help her, help her. There we go. Come on higher. There you go. Go, Quinn. Go.
It's tipped.
Here's our one sub for the half. Okay? One sub. We can't be killing ourselves down there. Just play smart. Play stretched out.
Giggins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Here at Fisher High School, here as we get set for the start of this Section 8A matchup between the Climax-Fisher Knights and the Red Lake County Central Mustangs, both teams coming off tough losses against very strong competitors, but now looking to bounce back tonight here on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back with your pregame show coming up.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Welcome back here to Fisher High School here on our broadcast on yourliveevent.com. I am Jerry Peralta here as we get set for this girls matchup between the Climax-Fisher Knights and the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. Climax-Fisher and the Mustangs are looking for a rebound after both teams suffered a tough loss last night. Climax-Fisher falling to the Fertile Beltrami Falcons and the Mustangs falling to the Mahnomen-Waban Thunderbirds. So really looking to turn things around. And what has been a very interesting week, games get postponed on Tuesday, and then neither team, the Knights themselves, were not able to practice Tuesday or Wednesday due to events being canceled due to the weather. So they really haven't had a lot of practice coming into tonight. But also looking at the Red Lake County Central Mustangs, they themselves have also been dealing with this craziness here. And again, last night they fall to the Mahnomen-Waban Thunderbirds, and we had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Bernstein of the Mustangs and figure out how and to kind of get a look into how his team can turn things around tonight against the Climax-Fisher Knights. Here with the head coach of the Red Lake County Central Mustangs, head coach Mitch Bernstein. And coach, to get things going, how are you doing today?
Good.
And looking at last time out yesterday, you played a very close game against Mahnomen-Waban. What did you see from your team out there last night?
I thought we had a lot more defensive intensity, a lot more fight, and we're getting just better chemistry on offense. So I was pretty happy with the effort. just had a few too many turnovers at the wrong time, and they hit some free throws down the stretch, so that was the difference.
Yeah, and you mentioned the free throws. The free throws were really what let the Thunderbirds come away with that victory, and what's it going to take tonight for that to not be the case here against Climax-Fisher?
Well, we just got to stay in front of them, make them shoot over the top of us rather than bailing them out with fouls and stuff like that. And, you know, we have played them earlier in the year. We know they're good at dribble drive and stuff, so we just got to stay in front of them, not let them get to the rim. That'll be the big key tonight defensively.
And then yesterday as well, both teams kind of got off to a slow start. What are you looking for the girls to do to really not have that slow start that they did yesterday?
Well, I think we can get a couple shots going early, and then we'll get some confidence, because it seemed like it just took a while to, I think it was 8-4, almost 10 minutes into the game, and then, we ended up scoring 60 points, and they had 62, so the shots were falling later, but it'd be just nice to get them going earlier.
And you mentioned the turnovers being a big factor, what is going to be the message to the girls to kind of limit those turnovers?
Well, it's tough because you still want them to be aggressive, but, a big thing what gets us in trouble sometimes is we got a ball fake with the ball before you pass it somewhere, so it's not getting deflected by hands in the way and things like that.
Coach, any more keys, final thoughts for tonight?
No, just hopefully, since we played last night, it was a tough game all the way through, so hopefully we can come out with energy right away and get feeling good early.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Not having the turnovers turnovers and fouls be a factor in tonight, as Coach mentioned, sending the Thunderbirds to the free throw line, which really, in hindsight, that's how the Thunderbirds were able to come away victorious. The free throw line just down the stretch really hurt the Mustangs, so not wanting that to be the case. Defensively, as Coach mentioned, they are going to want the Knights to have to shoot over them and not draw fouls. The Climax-Fisher Knights do like to run a drive to the hoop offense, so that's going to be a factor here. Is if they can draw the fouls and go to the free throw line and make them, the Knights would have a very good chance here. The Mustangs not looking for that to be the case. When we come back, we will hear from head coach Adriana Rooney after her team's tough loss to the Fertile Treming Falcons, and hear what her team has to do to really rebound tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal: peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Here with the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney. And Coach, tough one last time out, but I mean, what's What's going to be the message to the girls looking to tonight?
Just teamwork. I mean, right now we're having a really hard time all kind of flowing as one, so I guess that's our biggest thing to look for right now is teamwork.
And last night, as mentioned, obviously didn't go your way, but turnovers were a big factor there. What's the key for the girls here to really minimize those in this timeout?
Just taking care of the ball, trusting each other and trusting that they can pass it to each other and not have to be worried about not catching it or throwing it into like the defensive hands. And I don't know, yeah, just teamwork's our kind of goal tonight.
And offensively, who are you really looking for to get going offensively to kind of spark your team?
Anyone at this point. I mean, we have, obviously our team is very young and we have girls who do bring that fire and just kind of looking for them to do that tonight. So I guess whoever wants to show up can please do that because, yeah, this past couple games have not been going our way.
And last night, looking at the Mustangs, they played Monoman Waubun and they went off. Both them and the Thunderbirds started off really slow. What's it going to take if they have another slow start like that to really capitalize on offense and defense?
Just taking advantage of it. I mean, if they have a slow start, hopefully we can take advantage of that and use it to the best of our abilities.
Coach, any more keys, final thoughts for tonight?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work here. As the Climax-Fisher Knights head coach Adriana Rooney was mentioning, the team really just looking to come together and find a rhythm as a squad. They have shown that they can keep themselves within games, but against tougher opponents, it's really been a struggle. But this is a young group of girls who really getting a lot of experience now down the line. This is going to be a squad to pay attention to. But when we come back, we will take a closer look at both of these teams and what the keys for them coming into the game tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are just moments away from opening tip-off. But first, taking a look at both of these teams coming into tonight. The Red Lake County Central Mustangs come in with a 2-6 overall record. Last time out, the Mustangs, as mentioned, played the Monomowoman Thunderbirds in a very close matchup, but the Mustangs ultimately fell short, losing 62-59. It was a very close game, but a late push by the Mustangs towards the end there, and despite the slow start, they were able to claw their way back, and they were down by as much as 1 in that game. But late fouls sending the Thunderbirds to the free throw line really hurt the Mustangs down the stretch, and the Thunderbirds came away victorious, and head coach Mitch Bernstein not looking to let that happen again here tonight, trying to not have as slow of a start, get that confidence going in his shooters, have them really take the shots that they can find and get their offense going early defensively, not wanting to let the Knights draw fouls due to their offense. The Climax-Fisher Knights, on the other hand, are 2-9 overall and come in after a very, very tough loss to the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. The obvious size and experience advantage that the Falcons had played a huge factor, as they were just able to control the boards and capitalize on a lot of opportunities missed by the Knights. And head coach Rooney just looking for her girls to just come together and play as a whole unit, because letting them develop, get confidence in one another, as their offense, if they can get going, they have a good chance of coming away victorious. As mentioned, the Knights themselves have not had a practice since a week ago after the Sacred Heart basketball tournament. And that was the last time they had a practice. They had a game on Monday against Winnimac, and then all events were canceled Tuesday and Wednesday, so the Knights were unable to practice at all. And so really not a lot of time to get together and fix the errors or come up with game plans. It's really just been game after game after game, and the Knights looking for that to change here tonight. We'll take one more break here, and when we come back, we will have your starting lineups and opening tip-off. All the action here when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemeier, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butcher Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Welcome back here to Fisher High School as the national anthem comes to a close. As we get set and you're mere moments away from tip-off, let's go ahead and move to your starting lineups. The starting lineups for the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. To start things off, Kari Boschend, the senior, will get the start here. Number 25, Quinn Graves, the freshman, will get a start here. Number 32, Madeline Inda Valdez, the senior, gets the nod tonight. Number 35, Shauna Majors, the junior, will get the start. And to round out the starting five, Carly Whalen, the junior, number 40, will get the start for the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. They are coached by Mitch Bernstein, and the assistant coach is Corey Barrell. Looking at the starting lineups for the Climax-Fisher Knights, number 12, Ava Larson, the sophomore, will get the nod. Number 20, Trinity Erickson, the senior, will get the start. Number 21, Danica Model, the freshman, will get the nod. Number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, the sophomore, will get the start. And to round it out, number 23, Ella Paulsrud, the sophomore, will round things out here as she will start for the Knights. The Climax-Fisher Knights are coached by Adriana Rooney, assistant coach by Shelby Duckstead. JV came away victorious here with a 34-24 victory over the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. And hey, if you're looking for more Climax-Fisher basketball, the boys are playing at Climax High School right now, and they are currently taking on Goodridge Grigla. So if you want to go tune into that, you can, or stay right here to watch the girls' game. At half court is Trinity Erickson and Quinn Graves set for tip-off. And Hallie Reitmeyer is going to get that one for the Knights, and Lucy Paulsrud is in the game at the moment. A quick dump out to Shauna Majors, and Majors pulls up for a long two, and she'll miss that one. Struggle for the rebound. That's going to be picked up by Boschend. Majors with it now. Backing up to half court. Trying to go inside, but she's met by Reitmeyer, and she has to dump that one out to Graves. And Graves is going to get called on the travel, so no good. So Lucy Paulsrud actually got the nod tonight. She is in for Danica Model, so apologies on that one. Hallie Reitmeyer with is going to go out to the far side to Ella Paulsrud. Dumps it back down to the near side to Reitmeyer. Ella Paulsrud looking inside to Trinity Erickson, who pulls up for under the basket, but she's going to miss that one. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to go up for the rebound, but isn't going to get it, so the Mustangs now with it. Quick inside pass to Valdez. Going back out to Majors. will find Graves, who pulls up for a three, and no good. Goes well out of over the net, over the basket or backboard. So turnover, heading the other direction. So Hallie Reitmeyer dumps inside to Lucy Paulsrud. Trinity Erickson goes out to Larson, and Larson pulls up for a mid-range jumper. No good, but Erickson there on the rebound. As Lucy Paulsrud finds Ella Paulsrud going inside to Erickson, dumping out to Hallie Reitmeyer for a long two. No good. That was a jump ball situation, so now heading the other direction is the Mustangs as they get the possession. 16:23 here to go. We are scoreless at the first half. Bashand receives the pass, goes back out to Whalen, going inside to Bashand. Pulls up, in and out of the net, no good. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound. Stolen away there by Bashand. Now staying in on the Knights side. Majors just going to step out of bounds. Actually, they're going to get Majors on the foul there. That's her second team foul. As Hallie Reitmeyer crosses half court. Going back out to Ella Paulsrud on the far side here. Paulsrud now trying to find a lane. Erickson goes inside to Hallie Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer with a lane overshoots it. So close, had the opening, but just put too much on it, and she is unable to connect. Quick dump out to Bashand. Bashand. Inside pass to Valdez. Back out to Bashand. Majors with it now, backing up. Cuts to her left, goes down to the near side to Bashand for three. No good. Over the net. Quick rebound by the Mustangs. No good. Valdez there on the rebound. But she can't make it. She'll get her own rebound. With a fake there by Majors. Bashand with it now. Going inside. Pulls up for a mid-range two. No good. Ella Paulsrud on the rebound. Lucy Paulsrud goes down to Ava Larson on the near side. Larson trying to go inside to Erickson. No good, but Larson there to get the ball back as Ella Paulsrud pulls up for three. No good. Ava Larson going inside to Trinity Erickson. Back out to Larson. Erickson with it, backing down, pulls up, and that one will roll in. And the first points will go to the Knights in favor, made by Erickson. Majors with it now. Was looking for Graves on that one, but isn't going to connect with her. We have our first substitutions of the game. Tegan Johnson checks in. She'll check in for Lucy Paulsrud. And then Marissa Thomas is in along with Carly Vedelson for the Mustangs. Reitmeyer with it now. Going out to Johnson, who will find Ella Paulsrud. Near side to Larson. Larson pump fakes, and she'll get called for a double dribble there. So now heading the other direction. Another slow start here for both teams. Offensively can't get anything going. Both playing tremendous defense, though, as Carly Whalen with it now goes out to Bashand. Whalen pump fakes, goes inside to Vedelson. And Whalen for three, in and out, no good, but Bashand there on the rebound, and her shot's not going to go in. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a foul. They're going to get that one on Marissa Thomas. So second team foul. Lucy Paulsrud is back out onto the floor. Ava Larson with it. Goes inside to Lucy Paulsrud, who has the lane. She'll get it. And Lucy Paulsrud getting her first points of the night. Quick pass out to Bashand. Bashand goes out to Whalen. Whalen trying to find Thomas, and Thomas will pull up for a long two, and she'll make that one. So redeeming herself off the foul as Hallie Reitmeyer with it, heading the other direction for the Knights. Quickly dumps that one out to Ava Larson, almost stolen away. But Larson will draw the foul off of Thomas. So Thomas's second personal and third team foul coming up. Ella Paulsrud back out onto the floor. Ava Larson will get a break. Ella Paulsrud now trying to find somebody. Gets it to Trinity Erickson, who pulls up for a mid-range two, and she'll make it. So now heading the other direction is Shauna Majors with it for the Mustangs. Dumps that one out to Kari Bashand. Bashand trying to set somebody up, have a play call here, going out to Carly Whalen. Will go inside for Carly Vedelson. Whalen will shoot for three, no good. Ella Paulsrud there on the rebound. Now she's heading the other direction, full steam ahead. Knights with the 2-point lead here. Goes out to Hallie Reitmeyer, who will dump it inside to Trinity Erickson with the spin move, or with the little quick turn and pull up for 2 more points. Trinity Erickson has now shot 3 for 4 tonight to get started. So really getting the offense going for the Knights here. 11:31 left to go here in the first half. Majors goes back out to Whalen. Majors with it now. Going inside. Trying to go inside to Kari Bashand, and Bashand's pass is almost stolen away. Whalen pump fakes, pulls up for a mid-range two. Rebounded by Majors. Hugging that line, trying to hand that one off. It'll roll off of Hallie Reitmeyer and Trinity Erickson as Ava Larson comes back into the game, and Paige Olson will check in for the Mustangs. Bashand's trying to find somebody. She'll get that one out to Olson, and Bashand will shoot a long two, no good. Jump ball. And it'll go in favor of the Knights. Good play there by Hallie Reitmeyer to notice she probably wasn't going to come down with this, so just hold on for dear life there. As Reitmeyer trying to get rid of it. Ava Larson with it now. We'll cut to her right, dumps it down to Ella Paulsrud, who almost gets that poking away. Lucy Paulsrud goes inside for Tegan Johnson. And Tegan Johnson's shot is knocked away. So Ava Larson now back to inbound pass it. Going inside to Hallie Reitmeyer, who'll go out to Tegan Johnson, who just misses the pass. Wasn't really ready for that, as it was a quick out to Reitmeyer, then to Johnson. 10:44 left to go here in the first half. As Whalen goes back out to Olson. Olson for a long two, isn't going to get it. As Hallie Reitmeyer off the rebound, has the lane, goes up, and she'll make it and go to the line for two. Or go for the line for a three-point play, excuse me. And the Mustangs will take their first timeout in the game. We'll take a timeout with them as well. With 10:29 left to go on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Knights lead the Mustangs 10-2.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here out of the timeout as Hallie Reitmeyer, still at the line, will shoot for her potential three-point play. And she'll miss that one. As it goes out of bounds, Mustangs get the ball back, 10:29 left to go. If you're watching this and you know the Climax-Fisher Knights, the boys squad, is currently playing a matchup against Goodrich-Grigla in Climax. The boys currently are down 20-21. Goodrich-Grigla leading that one here in the first half. As Bashan shoots a three, and she'll miss that one. Rebounded by Lucy Paulsrud, now heading the other direction. Quick dump off to Ava Larson, and Larson going inside, trying to find Trinity Erickson, but stolen away by Paige Olson. Now heading the other direction with it. Dumps that one off to Vedelson, and Carly Vedelson's shot is no good. Ref's gonna say last touch by the Knights, so it'll stay in favor of the Mustangs. Pull up for a long three, Bashand, and Bashand drains it from far away. So 10-5 lead here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Knights ahead. As Ava Larson with it now, trying to set something up. We'll find Erickson. Trinity Erickson goes inside to Larson, who has the lane, just overshoots it. No good. Rebounded by Carly Whalen, who will cross half court. As the lane goes out to Paige Olson, who pulls up for a three. No good. Carly Vedelson goes out to Whalen, who will shoot a long three herself, and that is no good either. Kari Bashand, will pass out to Paige Olson, who will go back out to Bashand on the far side. Going to Whalen, who'll pass out to Olson. Olson pulls up for two. She won't get that one, but that'll be rebounded by Graves. And Vedelson there on the rebound will get the points. Ball poked away there and comes up, and the Knights keep possession. Ella Paulsrud will find Lucy Paulsrud. As Ella Paulsrud with it now, goes out to Larson. Back out to Paulsrud. Going inside to Lucy Paulsrud, and Lucy Paulsrud will make that one look easy. Had the lane, nobody on her. Good eye there by Ella Paulsrud. I believe they're going to get Hallie Reitmeyer for the hold, and they will. That's her second, personal, but second team foul for the Knights. 8:12 left to go here in the first half. Going out to Carly Whalen, and Whalen makes a defender miss, has a lane, and she'll go up for two. 3-point game here. Lucy Paulsrud with the long pass, receives it, poked out of bounds. Actually, they're going to call that a foul on Kari Bashand, her first. Going all the way, long pass out to Ella Paulsrud, and she'll miss that one. Shauna Majors crossing half court. With a lot of pressure on her, Ava Larson. Bashin, pump fakes the three, goes up for the mid-range two, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Ava Larson will get it. But stolen away by the Mustangs, now heading the other direction. As Marissa Thomas gets the pass, and she'll score and go to the line for the three-point play. If she makes this, it's a tie game. And she'll drain it. We are all knotted up at 12 here. Ball stolen away by Majors, has a lane, and I think looked like she tripped up on her own 2 feet there. And lost control of the ball. Now heading the other direction is the Knights with it. Reitmeyer goes out to Larson, and Larson back out to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer with a lane, passes back out to Larson. Finds Ella Paulsrud on the near side. Long pass out once again to Reitmeyer, dumps it inside to Ella Paulsrud. Tegan Johnson trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson, but she's gonna get that poked away. Trinity Erickson almost losing it. Ava Larson with a long two, no good. As Carly Whalen is gonna bully her way towards the rebound. As Bashin pulls up for three, and she'll drain it. And the Mustangs take their first lead of the game. Going back out to Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer will find Larson. Goes inside for two, no good. And a pass out to Ella Paulsrud, stolen away by Bashin, and she'll make the layup. And just like that, we have a timeout. We have a timeout by the Knights. We'll take a timeout as well here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Red Lake County Central Mustangs lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 17-12.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Back here at Fisher High School, as coming out of the timeout made by head coach Rooney. The Knights looking to bounce back. They've been on a bit of a drought here, and the Mustangs have taken a lead. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to get rid of it, finds Larson, who will go out to Ella Paulsrud. Ella Paulsrud dumps out to Reitmeyer, who goes up to Lucy Paulsrud for a long two, and Lucy Paulsrud drains it. Long two, wide open. Wasn't until late that there was pressure on her and just drained it, made it look easy. As Majors goes out to Vedelson, stolen away by Larson. So now Ava Larson with it for the Knights. Long three by Hallie Reitmeyer, no good. Majors with it, crosses half court, goes inside the lane. Had a lane, but missed the shot. Ella Paulsrud goes out to Ava Larson, and Ava Larson's shot is no good. So now heading the other direction with it is Shauna Majors. Ball tipped. Knights trying to come up with it. They won't be able to, as Kari Bashin is going to miss that long three. Ava Larson goes down to Lucy Paulsrud. Going back up to Hallie Reitmeyer. Trinity Erickson inside the paint. Long three by Lucy Paulsrud, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound, and she'll make that one. So now with it, the Mustangs trying to slow everything down. Bashand going back out to Valdez. The ball work its way back to Bashand. Bashand going out to Valdez yet again. Trying to let something happen. Majors with it. Knights playing a good zone defense here, not letting them do anything, but they'll draw a travel by Shauna Majors. We'll see a large swap here as Paige Olson, Carly Whalen, and Marissa Thomas check back into the game for the Mustangs. 4:07 left to go in the first half as the Mustangs lead 17-16. As mentioned, this is not the only Climax-Fisher basketball you could watch tonight. The boys squad is currently facing off against Goodrich Grigla in Climax. You could go ahead and tune into that one. Our good friend Kevin Kochman covering that one. As a layup by Larson, no good. Bounces off of Ella Paulsrud, who can't get it. So the Mustangs now with the ball. The Knights now playing some press defense here in the transition. Olsen with the long pass out to Whalen. Whalen goes inside the lane, up, and she'll make it. Goes to the line for a potential three-point play. Get Ella Paulsrud with that one yet again, her second. Free throws are brought to you by Agramax. As Whalen will make that free throw. Ava Larson with it now. We'll find Kaya Parkin on the near side, going inside to Trinity Erickson. Back out to Parkin, who pulls up for two. In and out of the net, no good. As Majors transitioning across half court, goes out to Valdez and finds Olsen for three. Goes off of the rim. And Parkin there able to recover it, trying to get that to Erickson. And Erickson can't hold on to it, goes out of bounds. As Majors goes up, she'll draw the foul, miss her shot. 3-12, they're going to give that one to Hallie Reitmeyer, her third. And she'll make that as an Agramax free throw. To learn more, call the team at 218-891-2211 or visit agramaxllc.com. And Majors won't make the second one. Ava Larson with it now. Goes inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson's shot is no good. The Knights have gone a little bit cold here as Whalen goes out to Valdez, who will find Thomas, and misses. Thomas gets her own rebound, goes back up and can't make that one. Jump ball situation. And it'll go in favor of the Knights. .243 left to go here in the first half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Mustangs lead the Knights 21-16. And as mentioned, the Knights really haven't had the chance to practice at all. Their last practice coming from a week ago, in which that happened after the Sacred Heart tournament, and Lucy Paulsrud and Ava Larson having a bit of miscommunication there. Ava Larson wasn't ready for the pass, so I'll go out of bounds. The Knights, though, really putting on a good showing here tonight. You know, last time out, came well short against the Fertile Beltrami Falcons, but tonight really playing some strong defense as Kari Bashan will pull up for a mid-range 2 and make it. The commentator's jinx always seems to happen here. Ella Paulsrud with it, going inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson trying to dump that one out to Tegan Johnson. Will go back to Erickson. Erickson finds a lane, makes one for herself, goes trying to finesse that one in, just to bounce off the rim. Almost got the rebound. But Valdez there with the great idea to swat it away. So Bashand with it. Pulls up for a long 2. No good, but Whalen there on the rebound. Goes in and out, no good. Scrum for the ball, Tegan Johnson gets it. Johnson there on the rebound. As Ella Paulsrud across half court with it. Hands this off to Larson. 1:20 left to go here in the first half. The Knights looking to make something happen, trying to get some momentum before going into halftime. Ella Paulsrud with it. We'll go inside to Tegan Johnson, and Johnson can't do anything, and that's stolen away. Jump ball. That'll go in favor of the Mustangs. 1:04 as we'll see Kaya Parkin check back into the game for the Knights. And we will also see Shauna Majors and Carly Vedelson come back into the game. Bashand with it, crosses half court with less than a minute to go. Goes back out to Majors. We'll find Graves. Graves going back out to Bashand. Bashand looking for somebody. The Mustangs holding on to the ball. Knights in a zone press here. As Whalen makes a lane and she'll drive for 2. Lucy Paulsrud with it, 32 seconds left to go. Goes back down to Ella Paulsrud. Paulsrud making herself a lane as she pulls up, no good. Paulsrud can't find a bucket and end the drought here. As Bashand takes a step to her left, and she'll drain that one. She's 3 for 5 shooting from beyond the arc. Lucy Paulsrud goes inside to Ella Paulsrud. Tegan Johnson for a long 2, no good. And the Knights now scrambling as they won't be able to put anything up as we go into halftime. The Mustangs current with the lead, 28-16 at half. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will have your first half stats and the first half summary here on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119.
Back here at Fisher High School here at halftime, the Red Lake County Central Mustangs with the lead, 28-16. And Knights both teams really putting up a slow start. neither team could really buy a bucket until about the 14-minute mark when Trinity Erickson would put up the first points of the game. And the Knights would go on and lead 12-2 at one point, a 10-point lead. But the Mustangs would claw their way back, and now, and due to an offensive drought by the Knights, they are currently down by 12 here at halftime. And the Knights doing a good job defensively, having some success there, making or forcing some errant shots, but the Mustangs were able to get into rhythm, and that's what head coach Mitch Bernstein, was really hoping for, is that his offense could get some buckets and really get some confidence in themselves, and it's really coming into play. Turnovers, not really being too big of a factor here, but Bashand and Olsen have a steal, along with Ava Larson for the Knights, who has a steal. But turnovers really ain't playing a factor here, as the Knights can't really capitalize on the turnovers, and the Mustangs not doing so good on that end either. Looking at some of your leaders, as as Carly Whalen has 6 points, but Kari Bashand for the Mustangs really finding a groove towards the end of that first half, putting up 3 3-pointers, shooting 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, and shooting overall 5 of 10 as she puts up 13 points in that first half and a steal. Mustangs really taking control early, or towards the middle of that first half, and the Knights trying to capitalize. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the stats for the Climax-Fisher Knights here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here at Fisher High School, as we are just moments away from the start of the second half, looking in Climax-Shelley High School, as the Climax-Fisher Knights boys basketball team is currently taking on Goodrich Grigla. They are in the second half, and Clearbrook Gonvick. Clearbrook Gonvick is who the Climax-Fisher Knights are playing. Clearbrook Gonvick with the lead currently, 41-37 in the second half. Also on yourliveevent.com. But here at Fisher High School, the Red Lake County Central Mustangs lead 28-16. And looking at some of the stats for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Trinity Erickson got off to a a hot start, as she shot 3 of 4 from the field early on in that first half, but went cold as the half progressed. Ella Paulsrud, or Hallie Reitmeyer, excuse me, only shooting 2 of 4 from the field and not making her free throw attempt. She does have 2 rebounds on the night so far, as Ella Paulsrud also has 2 rebounds. Lucy Paulsrud so far shooting 3 of 4 from the field. All of her points have come within the paint, but so far the Knights just struggling on offense towards the end of that first half and kind of went on a drought. Lucy Paulsrud would put up a bucket towards the end there before the half ended, which brought the Knights back up to 16, but the offensive drought really playing a factor here against the Knights. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will see the start of the second half here on yourliveevent.com as the Red Lake County Central Mustangs lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 28-16.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are moments away from the start of the second half. Nice little crowd on hand here tonight as both teams, boys and girls, currently playing tonight. Boys at Climax-Shelley High School and the girls here at Fisher. As Lucy Paulsrud with the inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer met with some pressure from Majors. Cuts to her left, backing down. Goes out to Ella Paulsrud. We'll find Ava Larson on the outside of the arc here near side. Ella Paulsrud goes out to Lucy Paulsrud. We'll go inside to Trinity Erickson. Back out to Lucy Paulsrud. Ava Larson now looking inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson pulls up and using the backboard, she'll make the first points of the second half and cut this lead down to 10. Carly Whalen with it for the Mustangs, going inside, drives up, and she'll do the same thing. Anything you can do, I can do as well. Those are the Knights now, cross half court. And Hallie Reitmeyer looking for Ava Larson. Another bit of miscommunication there as Ava Larson was going inside of the arc when Reitmeyer passed it out. And Kari Bashand, excuse me, will go out to Whalen, and Whalen will find Majors on the near side. Goes back out to Whalen, to the far side to Inda Valdez. As Whalen goes back out to Bashand. Bashand got going late in the first half from beyond the arc. Maybe gonna look to her to do that again. And the Mustang is gonna get called on the travel there. They're gonna get Aaron Sundquist with that. Hallie Reitmeyer now will cross half court for the Knights. Looking to get transition here. Ella Palsrud goes back out to Hallie Reitmeyer, inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson pulls up for a mid-range two, and she won't make that. Last touch by the Knights, so this will stay in favor of them, or go in favor of the Mustangs, excuse me. As Majors try with a fast break attempt here, goes back out to Bashand, excuse me. As Majors with it slows everything down. Majors dumps that back out to Bashand. Lucy Palsrud on top, playing on top. Zone defense by the Knights. Going inside, ball poked away, but Quinn Graves able to come up with it. And Quinn Graves once again will get called for the travel. Starters back out for both teams here in the second half. As Lucy Palsrud crosses half court. Will go out to Trinity Erickson, who will find Lucy Palsrud, and Palsrud with the smart move to throw it off of a Mustang to keep the ball in favor. As we see Claire Erickson come into the game, she'll sub in for Hallie Reitmeyer. Lucy Palsrud trying to find something, and once again, Lucy Palsrud with the smart play there, and realizing nobody's really open or getting open, so just throws it off of a Mustang defender. Will go out to Ava Larson, and Larson now pulls up. She won't make that. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound, and she'll put up some points. Mustangs with a 10-point lead now, 15-18 left to go in the second half. Madeline into Valdez with it. Now for the Mustang, pulls up for a long two, no good. Rebounded by Claire Erickson. As Lucy Palsrud takes a step back, goes out to Ava Larson. Ava Larson backing down, goes up. She'll draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for two. We'll get Bashand with that one. Ava Larson now makes her first one as an Agramax free throw. Brought to you by our friends at Agramax. And Larson will make both of them. 8-point lead now for the Mustangs. A quick pass out to Majors. Majors really with nobody in front of them, but the Knights with a good transition defense. As a pass back out to Bashand, excuse me. Marissa Thomas with it. As Bashand gets it back. Dumping back out to Majors, who pulls up for three. No good. Last touch by Valdez. Well, they're going to actually get Valdez on the push there. That's her first personal of the game. Second team foul here in the second half. Ava Larson now crossing half court. Waiting for somebody to get open, trying to go inside to Lucy Palsrud as Lucy Palsrud gets it. Claire Erickson will find Trinity Erickson, and Trinity Erickson's shot no good, but Ella Palsrud with the great rebound. No, can't find the bucket though. Majors gonna draw the foul off of Lucy Palsrud there. So Majors will go to the line for two. In and out, no good. And Majors will make the second one. That is an Agramax free throw. As Ava Larson will cross half court for the Knights. was trying to find somebody. Ball stolen away by Kari Bashan. Heading the other direction. She goes up and gets the 2 points off the steal. So now fast break transition here by the Knights. Ava Larson will go out to Claire Erickson. Trinity Erickson receives the inbound pass going back out to Ava Larson, who starts backing down, goes up, and she'll draw the foul and go to the line for 2. Going to give that one to Marissa Thomas, her 3rd. As Ava Larson will miss her first free throw attempt. Free throws were the one thing last time out for the Mustangs that the Thunderbirds were able to capitalize on in order to come away with a victory. The Knights looking to do something of the same here to bring themselves back. As Ava Larson will miss her second one. So Carly Whalen now going back out to Majors, and Majors steps back, goes down to Carly Vedelson. It's Kari Bashan shoots a 3, no good. Her first 3-point attempt of the second half. And Carly Whalen's gonna get called or draw a foul, excuse me. They're gonna give that one to Claire Erickson, her first of the game. So Lucy Paulsrud checks in for Ella Paulsrud. Goes back out to Bashan, who shoots a 3 yet again, no good. Scrum for the ball. They'll roll out of bounds, but it'll stay in favor of the Mustangs, so they keep possession. Have a curtain in my way, so I gotta lean forward here if I want to see what's going on. Quick dump out. Carly Whalen coming up with it. Makes a defender miss and floats that one in, and she'll make that. As Ava Larson now trying to go to Lucy Paulsrud and won't get it to her. Poked away. Mustangs leading by 13 now. Largest lead by any team tonight. Goes back out to Claire Erickson with it as she will find Ava Larson on the near side. Claire Erickson trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson, and Trinity Erickson can't make the shot. Go out of bounds. So the Mustangs get the ball back as Kari Bashan heads the other way. As Shauna Majors will find Vedelson. Bashan goes up for 2, rolls in and out of the rim. Last touched by Vedelson. So Hallie Reitmeyer checking back into the game. Will sub in for Claire Erickson. Trinity Erickson, the Knights really looking to get her going again. As Ava Larson charging ahead, has a lane, and she'll drive that one home and put up and get the 2-pointer. Pass back out to Whalen. Vedelson goes down to Bashand, excuse me. As Whalen goes back out to Bashand. The Mustangs passing around the top of the arc here. As going inside is Graves, and Graves with the lane will drive that one in. So the Mustangs maintaining their 13-point lead here. It's Ava Larson pump fakes, and she'll draw the contact, and she'll go to the line for 2. They're going to give that one to Vedelson, her first. As Larson will miss that one. .45 left to go here in the second half. As Ava Larson will miss those 2. The Knights almost get the rebound, but stolen away by Majors. So Majors heading the other direction with it. Goes back out to Vedelson, who will find Kari Bashand, and Majors almost loses it, but Vedelson gets it back, and Bashand's three is no good. The Knights come up with it, and a quick timeout there by Adriana Rooney. We'll go ahead and take a timeout here as well on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Mustangs lead the Knights 37-24 here on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Back here at Fisher High School as the Red Lake County Central Mustangs lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 37-24 with 11:21 left to go here in the second half. Great time out there by head coach Adriana Rooney for the Knights to slow everything down, maybe give her team some momentum here. Come up with a game plan as Hallie Reitmeyer with it goes trying to go out to Lucy Paulsrud, stolen away by Carly Whalen, but stolen right back by Lucy Paulsrud. Ava Larson goes out to Lucy Paulsrud. Nobody inside. We'll find Hallie Reitmeyer for two. Lucy Paulsrud wide open. Had nobody on her, but went with the good decision going inside to Hallie Reitmeyer to get the two-pointer. As Kari Bashan shoots a three, and she'll drain it. As Hallie Reitmeyer with it, goes out to Lucy Paulsrud. We'll find Ava Larson, who will go trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson, but stolen away by Whalen. Now heading the other direction for the Mustangs. Whalen backs out for three, but pump fakes, goes inside this time on the last-minute decision. She'll drain it, makes her own lane. The Mustangs lead by 16. The Knights not giving up, but really offensively just struggling to get anything going as the pass out to Trinity Erickson was almost stolen away, but knocked out of bounds by Majors. And we'll see Paige Olson and Madeline Inda Valdez check back into the game. Going back out to Lucy Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud going across, try to go up. Will bounce off the side of the backboard. And Ella Paulsrud hit the floor hard. We're going to take a break here while she gets helped. Here the Mustangs lead the Knights 42-26 on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Back here at Fisher High School, and Ella Polsrud, the moment we went to break, started making jokes with head coach Adriana Rooney and the coaching staff there. So, and she was able to get up on her, walk off on her own fruition. So, good sign. Definitely would have been a heartbreaker to lose her. As Paige Olsen is going to get called for the travel there for the Mustangs. So, Knights get the ball back. 9:36 left to go in the second half here. And if you're talking about second half too, the boys basketball team for Climax-Fisher in a game against Clearbrook-Gonvick, and they're down 68-57 in the second half themselves. Moving a lot quicker than we are here, as JV, the final score for the JV game here, Climax-Fisher JV comes away victorious with a 34-24 victory over the Mustangs. Hallie Reitmeyer is going to get the inbound pass, goes inside to Trinity Erickson, who will find Claire Erickson. Lucy Paulsrud takes a hard shoulder, but that will go out of bounds. And we're going to get a sub. Elena Sanchez checks into the game for the Knights. Ava Larson now going back out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer does a spin move, goes out to Larson. The Knights trying to put some momentum up on the board as Ava Larson's shot is no good. It's a scrum for the ball, jump ball. That'll go in favor of the Mustangs. So the drought will continue for the Knights here. The offense just slowing down. After having a 10-point lead to start in the first half, the Mustangs have clawed their way back and now lead by 16. And Kari Bashan's going to draw a foul. She'll go to the line for two. We're going to get that one on Claire Erickson. And she'll make that first free throw. That is an Agramax free throw. Brought to you by our friends over at Agramax. Give them a call here at 218-891-2211 or visit agramaxllc.com. As she'll make both of her free throws and extend the lead to 18. The Knights now trying to get some offense going here. Defensively trying to same thing, trying to get some momentum, slow everything down as Ava Larson gets the pass for a long two, and she won't make that one. Ava Larson struggling a bit here in this game, only making one point from the field so far, or 2 points from the field. Whalen with it, cuts to her left, tries to go back out to Majors. Majors will find Valdez. Goes out to Thomas. Going inside to Valdez, and Valdez goes up. She won't make that one. The Knights rebound it. They're going to call Whalen on that one. Valdez will miss that shot. As Whalen's first personal foul of the game, but fifth team foul here in the second half. 7:58 left to go here in the second half. As the Knights trying to come up with some momentum here. Trinity Erickson will get the inbound or receive the pass inside, but can't make that one. Erickson so far has struggled in the second half as the Mustangs with it as Whalen goes inside, pulls up for two, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer with the great second chance play there as Lucy Paulsrud has a lane, goes up, and that's going to be no good. All that effort from Hallie Reitmeyer to keep that inbound just doesn't pay off. As that's going to be another missed shot by the Knights, and this time the Knights can't keep control of it. 6:56 left to go in the second half. Great effort there by Hallie Reitmeyer, keeping the play alive, but the Knights just unable to come up with a point there. Lucy Paulsrud putting too much behind that. The Mustangs now just waiting things out as Valdez with it. On the near side, outside of the arc. We'll go inside to Marissa Thomas. Back out to Valdez for a long two, no good. Ava Larson will get the rebound. Goes out to Lucy Paulsrud, who will try to go inside to Trinity Erickson and just misses it. Stolen away by Marissa Thomas. Carly Whalen with the lane with a Euro step, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer with the open Ava Larson, who goes up, and Larson this time will get the bucket. And we have a timeout here by head coach Mitch Bernstein. We'll go ahead and take a timeout here as well. On the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Knights 44-28.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here at Fisher High School with 5:54 left to go here in the game. The Mustangs with a 16-point lead as Shauna Majors with it now, going inside the arc. Has a lane, pulls up, but she won't make that one. Ella Paulsrud with the rebound. Now heading the other direction is Lucy Paulsrud with it for the Knights. Goes back out to Ella, who cuts to her left, trying to find something. As Ella Paulsrud will go back out to Ava Larson, who pump fakes from three. Goes inside for a mid-range two, no good. Trinity Erickson with the rebound. Can't get it. Jump ball. And the jump ball will go in favor of the Knights. So inbound pass to Trinity Erickson. Lucy Paulsrud pulls up for three. No good. Bounces off the rim. But Ava Larson there to recover or get the rebound. Stolen away, though, by Bashand. And now Marissa Thomas will go out to Vedelson. And Vedelson pulls up for a long two. No good. But Majors right there for the rebound and 2 points. Ella Paulsrud with it now, goes back out to Ava Larson, back out to Paulsrud. Tegan Johnson goes inside to Ava Larson, and Larson draws a foul. So she'll go to the line for two here, give that foul to Thomas. That's her fourth personal in this game. 4:32 remaining in the second half. Ava Larson will miss that one. And Larson will miss that one. after making the first two, she's gone cold, missing 6 of her last eight attempts. Lucy Paulsrud almost getting the steal, putting a hand on the pass there. Stays in favor of the Mustangs as that's poked out of bounds. 4:15. Trinity Erickson gets subbed out. Claire Erickson will come onto the floor for the Knights. Goes inside to Graves. Back out to Bachand. Trying to go inside to Majors, and Majors goes up, draws a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. And Majors will make that one. That free throw is brought to you by Agramax. So Majors making her first free throw attempt. And she'll make her second. Quick pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer, now heading the other direction with it. Down by 20. Going outside to Ella Paulsrud. Ella Paulsrud pulls up, and she's just to the left of the hoop. And Ella Paulsrud going to get called on the hold. That's her third. Actually, that's her fourth, excuse me. And we'll see Carly Whalen come back out onto the floor. The Mustangs now trying to close this one out. 3:44 left to go here in the game. Trinity Erickson got her hands on it with the steal. Ava Larson now going inside, puts her shoulder into it, can't get the first shot, gets her own rebound, can't get the second one. And Ella Paulsrud can't make that one. Trinity Erickson there for the rebound. Stolen away by Hallie Reitmeyer. And Reitmeyer won't get that bucket. And going inside is Majors, and Majors with the easy lane. Get the bucket there, and now the Mustangs lead back up to 20. 3:03 left to go in the second half. Claire Erickson goes out to Ella Paulsrud, and Trinity Erickson on the inside. Trinity Erickson backing down, misses her shot. Not being able to practice since a week ago, the Knights, and you can start to see a lot of that on them. Struggling to make these reps really go their way. The Knights are really going to have to look to get something going next or when they have a chance. Ella Paulsrud will draw her 5th personal. And we'll see Lucy Paulsrud come in. And now the Mustangs in the bonus. That is Shauna Majors who will shoot. And Majors will make the first one. Free throws brought to you by Agramax. And she'll make both of them. And we have a timeout here by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Here in the second half with 2:32 remaining, the Red Lake County Central Mustangs lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 52-30 here on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Back here on your live event here at Fisher High School with 2:28 left to go. The Knights with the ball now, trying to get some offense going, get some momentum. As there'll be a travel on the Knights. So the Mustangs with the ball now. Cadence Corinta, Elena Sanchez, and Mackenzie Olson are all out on the floor, along with Lucy Paulsrud and Claire Erickson. Quinn Graves with it is going to find Carly Whalen. Mustangs still with majority of their starters out on the floor. Goes back out to Whalen. We'll find Graves. Sanchez puts some pressure on her as Vedelson gets the inbound pass, and she'll make that one. Lead extended to 24 here with 1:44 left to go in the second half. Lucy Paulsrud with it. As Claire Erickson hands that back out to Lucy Paulsrud, and Lucy Paulsrud has a lane, goes up, and she'll draw the foul and get the bucket. So she'll go to the line for potential three-point play. Give that one to Carly Vedelson. It's her second. And Lucy Paulsrud can't make that one. Pass back out to Majors. Majors backing down now, trying to find somebody open, goes out to Paige Olson. And Olson now with it, just rounding the arc. Goes inside to Graves. And good idea there. Good idea there by Cadence Corinta. Draws the jump ball. But the ball stays in favor of the Mustangs. Both teams in the bonus now. 1:06 left to go. Quick pass out to Graves, and Graves' shot is no good. Another jump ball, but now it'll go in favor of the Knights. Climax-Fisher Knights girls team wasn't the only one playing tonight, as the boys squad had a game against Clearbrook-Gonvick, and they would fall 78-63. That post game currently going on right now. That game took place at Climax-Shelley High School, as Claire Erickson with it drew a foul, so she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. So Claire Erickson this time. Now once again go to Vedelson. And Claire Erickson can't make the free throw. 45 seconds left to go here in the regulation. Paige Olson with it, goes down to Quinn Graves, going inside to Vedelson, and Vedelson's gonna miss that shot. Rebounded by Olson. Going inside, once again, will find Graves, and Graves will make that one. Lucy Paulsrud with it, trying to go inside to Claire Erickson. Scrum for the ball as Claire Erickson gets it, but she'll miss that shot. Rebounded by Majors, who heads the other direction with it. And Majors is gonna draw the foul off of Lucy Paulsrud. That's her second. 8.5 seconds remain here in the second half. The Mustangs lead 56-32. And Majors will make the free throw. Majors has been near perfect so far in the second half when shooting free throws. She's only missed one. This time we'll see Jennifer Johnson check in along with Erin Sundquist. And as Vedelson gets the pass, she shoots, no good. Majors off the rebound. She'll pull up for a three-pointer, won't make that, but that'll do it here as the final score at Fisher High School. The Red Lake County Central Mustangs come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights, 57-32. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your stats and some post-game, hopefully some post-game coaches' comments here on yourliveevent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here at Fisher High School, here is the final. Red Lake County Central comes away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights, 57-32. Now along with me is head coach Mitch Bernstein of the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. And coach, to get things started, congrats on the win. And I mean, what was the big thing you saw from your team tonight?
Thank you. Well, first of all, we came out kind of slow, missed a lot of shots early, and some of it was just kind of our energy level. I talked to him about, shooting's it's a rhythm thing, so you got to get in rhythm. So we had to get our bodies going a little bit, and then it seemed like when we picked up the intensity, then the ball started going in the basket, and then it was good to see. And thought we played good defense, good disciplined defense most of the night, and rebounded well. So things turned around for us. So it was good to get the win.
Yeah, you definitely mentioned the slow start. You go down by 5 points early on, and really your team doesn't panic, and they really claw back. I mean, what worked late in that first half to get you back with the lead?
Well, kind of the early in the game, it seemed like we just wanted to stand around and shoot three-pointers, and once we started getting the ball inside, then we kind of got in a rhythm offensively, and the ball started moving and finding open people, and it started to go in. Because, I mean, man, we must have missed 12 out of our first 13 shots or something like that. It wouldn't go in the basket. But, I mean, we got going, getting the ball inside really helped, and that helped get our offense going for the night.
Yeah, and you mentioned getting your offense going. You go into halftime with the lead, and you come out of halftime really with the hot hand, putting up some quick buckets. I mean, what was said in halftime that really just got that offense
Well, we
rolling?
just talked a little bit about what their defense was doing, and I mean, they did a good job of scheming. They got that number 20. She's a tall girl. They just kind of left her in the lane, and they kind of sagged off everybody just to really jam things up in there. So we just talked about moving the ball, and I said the first 5 minutes were real important. We don't want to let them creep back into it and have a dogfight all the way to the end. So let's jump on them the first 5 minutes and stretch it out here, and they responded well. So it was good to see.
And you mentioned, and looking at the free throws here in the second half definitely was a big factor. as Shauna Majors, I mean, she went to the line several times, and she was really hot from that line. It was almost a tale of two different games from yesterday to tonight, where you were going to the line a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, she's probably our best penetrator. So I mean, it was good to see she's got the green light to go to the basket. And when you're going hard to the hole, you get fouled. And then she was knocking down her free throws, so it was good to see.
Coach, any more final thoughts on tonight's victory?
No, just glad to get out of here with a win. So anytime you win, it's hard work and well earned. So we're happy. We'll have a good trip home and a good weekend, and we got 2 games coming right out, Monday and Tuesday. So this gives us some confidence going into those games.
Yep. Well, thank you, Coach. Congrats on the win, and safe travels back home.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Mitch Bernstein along with me for post-game coaches' comments. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have some stats and head coach Adriana Rooney here for the Climax-Fisher Knights when we come back here on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Back here at Fisher High School, along with me now is head coach Adriana Rooney. And coach, obviously not the way you wanted things to go, but as you mentioned when we were talking off of the record, you haven't really had a lot of practices since last week, and I mean it almost shows out there on the floor.
Yeah, definitely. You don't get to work on those little things. It sucks. So we have a practice on Monday, and hopefully there's no storm. I haven't looked at the weather. I'm kind of scared to look at it because it's always bad news.
Yeah, it always seems like something's coming up no matter what.
I know, just annoying.
Yeah, and I mean, to start, the girls were really putting up some buckets. They were doing a good job defensively, and then started to slow down. The Mustangs really started to capitalize on a lot of those missed shots there.
Yeah, I feel like the first half we couldn't buy a bucket to save our lives, but we started out like a little bit stronger and kind of let it go a little bit. But I think overall, like the beginning, when I talked to you, I said that I wanted to see more teamwork, and that was going to be the key. And even though we didn't win, it's the small victories, and I think teamwork was definitely better than it had been in the games earlier this week.
Yeah, you definitely saw a lot more communication and trusting with passes. I mean, in the second half, really defensively, it was a struggle. What did you see out there from your team in that second half?
I think it was just we get a little mixed up subbing, and girls don't know where they are, and that kind of screws things up a little bit. And that's a lot of not having practices, not being able to practice all the different positions. So.
And as you mentioned, you have a practice on Monday. What are going to be some of the big focuses come Monday at practice?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. There's too many. Getting where we need to be on defense and continuing to move the ball on offense. And, I guess the little things.
Yeah. Coach, any more final thoughts here on tonight's game?
No, I'll let you get home and quit talking.
Thank you, Coach.
All right,
safe
thank you.
travels here.
Thank you, you too.
Head coach Adriana Rooney of the Climax-Fisher Knights. The Red Lake County Central Mustangs come away victorious here at Fisher High School, 57-32. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have some final stats, and we will get to the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here at Fisher High School, and we will go ahead and move to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing, or visit their website at planterdoc.com. And our Precision Player of the Game is definitely going to have to go to number 3, Kari Bashand of the Red Lake County Mustangs. She led both teams with 4 steals on the night and was just accurate from beyond the beyond the arc there, putting up 4 3-pointers. Really, nobody could stop her, and hence why she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Moving on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. Visit their website at halsteadtel.com. And that the post-game connection is going to go to Shauna Majors of Red Lake County Central, as she seemed to have a connection in the second half with the free throw line, drawing several fouls, going to the line, and she only missed once in the entire second half. Overall, she shot 7 of 9 shooting free throws, and it really played a factor here down the stretch for the Mustangs, and that's why Shauna Majors is the RDK or Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and some unofficial stats here, and we will wrap things up here at Fisher High School on YourLiveEvent.com.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119.
Back here at Fisher High School, and we will go ahead and move on to our Enbridge Energy Player. To learn more about Enbridge, you could visit their website at enbridge.com/line3.us. Enbridge. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go to Carly Whalen of the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. She put up 15 points, had 2 steals, and just was a great facilitator to her team, really bringing the energy when she was out there on the floor. And it seemed like there was no answers for her. She would create her own lanes and just get bucket after bucket, it seemed. Hence why she is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And to give you some unofficial stats here for the Red Lake County Central Mustangs to start, Kari Bashand ends the night with 18 points and 4 steals. Quinn Graves will end the night with 4 points and a rebound. Shauna Majors ends the night with 11 points a lot of which came from the free throw line, and 3 rebounds. Carly Whalen will end the night with 15 points, 1 rebound, and 2 steals. As Paige Olson will, ends the night with a steal. Carly Vedelson ends the night with 5 points, and Marissa Thomas will close out the night with 5 points, a rebound, and a steal. Now for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Ava Larson will close out the night with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Trinity Erickson ends the night with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal as well. Hallie Reitmeyer ends it with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Ella Paulsrud ends the night with 4 rebounds. Some unofficial stats here. As Lucy Paulsrud ends the night with 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal. And that will do it. Both Tegan Johnson and Kaya Parkin had a rebound on the night as well. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Fisher High School. The Red Lake County Central Mustangs come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights, 57-32. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, because without them, broadcasts like these would not be possible. And we ask that whenever possible, you show your support by patronizing these businesses or just by calling in or going in to say thank you. And we would like to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in, as there was 2 different Climax-Fisher games. The boys were playing at Climax Shelley High School for their game against Clearbrook-Gonvick. You can follow us here on YouTube by subscribing, or you can follow us on Twitter at YourLiveEvent1. Once again, we'd like to thank you all here as we wrap things up here at Fisher High School. Everybody have a fantastic weekend and stay warm here on YourLiveEvent.com.